What up? This is Skipper Jones, man, and you watching my interview right here on FanSiteTV.com. Yeah. So I'm sitting in my grandma's house one day. I'm like, yo, what's the whitest dude name that you can run with? Like, you know, so what's the whitest person name? So Skipper just stuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I think I was watching Gilligan's Island, you know, Skipper, yeah, I like Skipper. And then the street I grew up on was Jonesboro Road, so I just ran with Jones, so that's how I came up with Skipper Jones and just, you know what I'm saying, just ran with it. I have as far as being a father, like, that's the most important thing. Like, if I wasn't doing music, then just making sure that my son straight is the most important thing, like, as to any father, because my dad, my biological father wasn't there growing up. So, you know, I have to be there for him, because I be like, I don't want him to see this. Like, he don't even know his granddad. So like, I don't want him to see this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like that. So he gives me that drive. He gives me that motivation to be like, you know, go harder in your music. I've always been interested in music. I've always been into music, but since he came, I just been like, you got to do this. If this is your passion, then go for it. You know, so he just my number one motivation. Skipper Jones is just a regular dude, man. You just wake up, brush your teeth, wash your ass, you know, the normal stuff, and then just thinking like, hey, how can I make a difference? Like, what am I gonna do today? Okay, you know, go to the studio, sit down, listen to a couple beats or whatever, pull them from my email, just sit there and listen like, okay, what can I write about in this song, or who can I speak to, or what message, what needs to be said to get a person, you know what I'm saying, into you, to welcome you into my life. And then at the end of the day, you know, you eat, go to sleep, wake up next day, do it all over. I have two sisters and a brother. All of us listen to different types of music. You know, I was mainly, you know, rap, R&B. My little sister, she listened to like a lot of 90s R&B. My older sister listened to a lot of gospel. My brother was like very eclectic. Like over the years, like he'll listen to some of anything. My mama listened to like 80s. And it used to be irritating, but I find myself like allowing it to play into, you know what I'm saying, everything I listen to. I used to be just straight rap. It opens up my mind and it helps expand myself, expand my horizon as far as writing music. And, you know, just listening to all different kinds of music, it really helps you as an artist. George Jefferson is the current single that we pushing. And I really came up with it by mistake. I had the beat and I was just sitting up for like 2 days and I'm just listening like, you know, it's riding, you know, what can I say? You know, who can I direct this song towards, you know? So I started thinking like, okay, I want to go towards a college crowd, you know? So when I started writing the verse, the hook was actually the first 4 bars to the verse. And I was like, nah, this don't sound right. Let me see how I sound over the hook. So I just started rapping over the hook, and then I repeated it. Like, okay, that's dope, that's dope. And as of late, I've been getting a good response. You know, Georgia State feeling it, Clayton State feeling it, Savannah State feeling it, Albany feeling it. Like, you know, getting a lot of, you know, good responses. And the coolest dude I know would be the guy that raised me, the guy that I call father, the guy that I call dad. He would be Victor Alexander, because, you know, since I was 6 weeks old, you know, he took me. So I was basically his first child, you know, and he just took me in, you know, groomed me, helped me become who I am, basically made me the father that I am, you know, and, you know, he just look out in any kind of way, you know, so that's the coolest dude I know, you know, like, that's my number one role model. $1 million? I don't know where that, I know I probably hide from my baby mama. I know I'd do that. I never been to Vegas. I only hear about it, but if I would go to Vegas, man, I'd probably do something wild, because, you know, there's whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, so I can't really say. I'd probably just get wild, regardless if I got a girlfriend or not. If you would have asked me if I was a battle rapper back in 2005, 2007, I would have told you yes, because when I was in high school, that's all I used to do. That's all people knew me for. Like, they'll come to the class, I might be in there in the middle of a test. Call. Dude say he want to battle you. Where you at? You know, I stop whatever I'm doing. I get up, go to the lunchroom. We'll sit in there. We'll battle rap all day. You know, place bets or whatever, and we'll just go at it. But now, like, I'm more focused on just trying to get a message across. I don't want to be like, you know, all in the nigga's throat and then like that. But if I, like, if I had got into a situation where I had to diss somebody on a record or something, I'd do it because, you know, like my mentor Steve Warhol, he told me, like, in the beginning, he was like, oh, that's all you do is diss niggas. Like, that's all I used to do, is diss niggas. But I don't do it no more because I'm trying to learn to be humble, you know. So I don't do it no more. But if I had to, I will. And one person I would battle, who would I battle? Anybody who wanted.
Lil Wayne?
Oh, yes. I would love to battle Lil Wayne. I would love it. I'm just playing. You can contact me at skipperjonesbooking@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at skipperjonesmc. And you know, we can just chop it up, whatever, and my managers will get to you ASAP. Late nights, shortcuts on long roads, new demeanor replacing all of my old hoes, new lifestyle giving life to all my old flows. Now my high moments is models giving me low blows. Treat the game like a diva, with good pussy and I promise to never leave her. But a sister temptation about to make me a cheater, but the game keeps calling like fuck it, make it a threesome. She tell me you the man now, shit changed when enemies become your fans now. Hard dick, fuck the world, bitch, I stand out. Getting love from these bitches like they never visit their dad's house. Fuck them, man, they can brag now. Fresh Prince, nigga, I am legend. Duffel bad looking molded, got a greenback fetish. I tell them, team grind is what I'm repping, and you just some ordinary people, no John Legends. FansiteTV.com. Skipper Jones, let's get it.